Good day, sir. Today I am going to present to you my client's exercise prescription. But before anything else, I would like to introduce to you my client first. So my client is Miss Niza Jane O. Felisilda. She is 19 years old and she is from Maasin City, Southern Leyte. She is now ready to conquer her anxieties and insecurities and is more physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared to engage in regular exercise and any forms of physical activity. Now let's start with her cardiovascular conditioning prescription. So we have here the components and we also have here the target. So for frequency, I would like her to target at least 3 times a week of cardiovascular exercise. And for the intensity, I chose low intensity since it has been a while since she was engaged in regular exercise. And basin niya ba, makalitan siya if diretso na ako sa moderate or vigorous exercises. So that's why low intensity lang sa. And also, she is an asthmatic person. So, basin niya magkinaunsa ba? Simba ko lang. So, low intensity lang sa. Then for the resting heart rate, so her resting heart rate is 74 beats per minute and her heart rate reserve is 72%. For the target heart rate, so we have here 220, which is constant anesthesia, minus her age, which is 19, minus 74, so ihaning resting heart rate, 74, then multiplied by her heart rate reserve, which is 72%, so 0.72, plus another 74 from her resting heart rate. So that would be equal to 165. So her heart rate at high interval is 165 beats per minute. And her heart rate at low interval, we have here 220 constant, minus her age, 19, minus her resting heart rate, 74, then multiplied by half of her heart rate reserve, which is 72%. So it would be 0.36 plus a resting heart rate of 74, and it is equal to 119. Then for the Borg rate of perceived exertion, so it is 2 or somewhat easy. Now let's proceed for the time. So for the warm up, 5 minutes at low interval. For stimulus, 25 minutes. For the cool down, 3 minutes at low interval. And for the number of cycles, we have 3. So basically, my client will perform the cardiovascular exercise for at least 3 times a week. And the type of exercise would be aerobic. Now, let us proceed to the muscular resistance training prescription. So, starting with the training age, so as what I have said earlier, she is 19 years old, and her goal is to increase muscle endurance and strength. For the volume, again, low intensity. For the frequency, 3 times a week. And for the session or duration, 80 minutes, including warm up and cool down. Then we have here the warm up stretches. So we have shoulder arm circles, the torso twist, and the jumping jacks. And for the duration of these stretches would be 30 seconds, 30 seconds each. And then I have decided to let her do the warm-up stretches at least for 2 sets. So 2 sets ni siya. And then since we have the duration already naman, so nagbutang mo ta diri og koan 30 seconds sa duration. So no need na magbutang sa repetition. So yun lang, duration ang gamitan instead of repetitions. Then for the main exercises for her muscular endurance, we have here squat, knee push-up, donkey kicks, and cross crunches. So for the set, so it would be two sets for each exercises. So 2. and then 8 repetitions, then 1 minute rest for each exercises. And then for the load, all of these exercises has 65% 1 RM. And then for the RPE for squat is 2, which is somewhat easy. RPE for knee push-up is 3 or moderate. RPE for donkey kicks is 2, somewhat easy. And RPE for cross crunches is 3 or moderate. Now for the cool down stretches, we have overhead arm stretch, the quad stretch, and the hamstring stretch. So each of these stretches will have 2 sets and 2 repetitions. And since we already have the repetitions naman sad, so wala na nagbutang of duration. Since repetitions atong gigamit instead of duration. But here in the warm-up stretch, duration ang gigamit instead of repetition. So I think that would be all for my client's exercise prescription, sir. Thank you so much.